Hi, and welcome to my life in sunny Central Texas. It is quite sunny. I came outside in just a t-shirt today. Not bad for January. And of course, workout pants, and there's my happy little toes way down there. It ain't so far. Don't have to get far to get to my toes. But outside with a little dog who's not wearing a sweater. He needs that. It is a beautiful day. It's warm. It'll get cool fast when the sun goes down, though. It is so bright I can't really even see my phone screen. We went all the way down the steps and stood on the ground for a little while with bare feet, so that's grounding. Should do it twice as much. Now, lately, Loki is losing his mind trying to figure out what we should do for our 40th anniversary. Yeah, that's a big one. And he's working right now. He's got meetings and everything. But, he's looking at options. If anyone has a nice suggestion, they can always leave it in the comments. What you doing, little dog? He likes the deck. He can smell more of the breeze because he's not tall either. I am all set to go off to martial arts later. Now I can see this in the reflection on the screen, but I don't know that it'll show up in the video. I go to Shaolin Do in Round Rock, Kung Fu and Tai Chi, and they have an excellent and extensive children's program. Whether you need after school pickup and occupying little minds and bodies, whether you need just day camp all summer, or holiday camps. They do holiday camps too. So Christmas break, Easter break, Thanksgiving break, they've got it covered one way and another. They keep expanding and expanding and expanding on their children's program. Us adults still get Kung Fu or Tai Chi. I think the kids got a better deal. Okay, they have a lot they do during their all day camps and stuff like that. But I've seen them playing before they clear off for the adult classes. They get so many games and fun things to do. And I seriously don't know if I could do some of what they do. Did you find a bug? What you doing? Everyone needs a little chihuahua or somebody to keep them company. Well, I'll be going to class tonight, but I will test myself before I go. Having had 2 people in the house with COVID, I don't want to carry it there, where there's too many little kids and too many adults that are either in older years or in worse shape than I. Some things you don't want to share. Sometimes sharing is not caring, and sometimes not sharing is caring. I think people forget that occasionally. I wonder if I can put this down somewhere. A work shelf of the grill. There we go. That probably only works because I have a case on the outside of it that doesn't slide real bad. Except out of my hand. I ruin more screens and screen protectors than most people, probably. Let me breeze is blowing a little bit, but my hair is brushed, or at least it was brushed. By the time I get to class, it'll be tied back close to my head, and then it'll be tied back again because I'll put another band-aid down low, and that way I don't have a lot of loose hair flopping all over the place while I try to work out. I might have to tape my knee. It's been popping a lot. Of course, I've been sitting at home doing nothing, waiting for people to recover. Okay, not exactly doing nothing. I took the big one to school a bunch of times. Did my laundry. Cooked for Loki. Normal stuff. But that's still not as much going on as I would usually do all week. I'm tired of being tired. I need movement. And it's not time to plant anything in my flower pots yet either. We're nowhere near spring yet. It's just a warm, sunny break from winter. I like it though. Especially this time of day. Getting my vitamin D made. And yeah, that is better for you to get out. And no, I'm not gonna sunburn from just sitting here. I'm as pale as can be, but I never use sunblock because it didn't make any sense to put that stuff on my skin and let it soak in and be there for I don't know how long and stay in my body. I know it's sold as generally recognized as safe. That doesn't mean that it is safe. It's kind of mean of me to point that out, but it's never been proven to my satisfaction. Oh, today I was looking at the Minnesota Coronary Experiment. If you've never looked at that, find it. And what you may find is various people talking about the effect of it. You know, how much difference does that really make? Sorry, I didn't bring a ball cap out today. And it really is sunny. And the glare off the grill is kind of high. What, puppy dog? Blondie's sitting in the shade there. You can sit in the sun, buddy. It's warmer. There's some sun right over here by me. You want picked up? Do you want to say hi? Oh, well. The Minnesota Coronary Experiment. Basically, somebody who had worked with Ansel Keys and thought that his 22 countries cherry-picked down to 7 was brilliant. And they wanted to put some scientific weight behind it. So they cooked up an idea. They were going to do a diet study using people who were in long-term nursing care or in the hospital for a long time And they explained it all outright what they were doing. They were going to replace natural fats in meals with corn oil. And it's a randomized, controlled, blah, special, did the science right kind of study. But they didn't get the results they want, so they didn't publish it. All the stuff, all the information was found later on. I don't know if it was in someone's basement or in a garage in a box or something. But it was found, and basically it blew all the vegetable oil out of the water. They wanted to prove that if you spent a year eating more vegetable oil and margarine, that you would be less likely to die of cardiac disease, atherosclerosis. They had, I don't know, it actually had large numbers because they used a nursing home and several hospitals. And they were upfront about what they were trying to accomplish. And in follow-ups, or during the time that they were running the study, and in follow-up years afterwards, they kept track of cardiac events and strokes. You know what? The people on the corn oil and other vegetable oils, they're the ones that suffered the most. The ones with higher LDL had better outcomes. But, they were disappointed, so they didn't publish the information. Oh, it could have saved a lot of lives, but they decided not to publish the information. And this is after, I don't know, I think Keyes was in it, but a whole bunch of other people who were researchers had been bribed to say, sugar is okay, but you gotta stop eating cholesterol. You gotta stop eating fats. Natural fats are gonna kill you. Ooh. But I spent too much of my morning looking at that. Makes me want to slap somebody, and I'm a nice person. I'm not usually walking up to people slapping them. Keyes is lucky he's probably not still around. And his experiment was happening, or rather this one, the Minnesota Coronary Experiment, was happening when I was a baby. So this was before a lot of people, but there's other folks old enough to remember it. Oh, it's bright. Yeah, the glare is getting to me, but the sun is also very bright. It's the middle of the day right now. And today, the big one drove himself to school. My daughter still needs to go to the store in a bit. And I need to go in there and use a test and make sure I'm not spreading anything to anyone I care about. There's some real good kids who'll go out of their way to come over and say hi to me or ask me if I have any paracord, because that's great for wrapping weapon handles with. I've tried to get them to... it comes with a really cheap wrapping. A lot of people take it off and put tennis racket handle wrap on. I don't like the feel of that stuff. Once you start to sweat, it just feels slick in your hand. I need to see if find my ball peen hammer and take the tip of my broadsword down a little bit. It bent previously, and so I flattened it out. A ball peen hammer is good for that. You don't need a claw hammer for something that you don't need to take claws to. It might be in my truck, it might not. But the eggs got all finished off yesterday, so I gotta go in there and figure out something else I'm gonna eat. Hey buddy, how you doing? Yeah, it's nice outside. It is so nice. I could just one of those framework lawn hammocks would be awesome. Because if I'm gonna sit and do nothing, that would be the way to do it. Or my camp style fold up rocking chair. That would be cool. Hello. We're enjoying the day.
Yeah.
Did you find my keys okay?
Yeah, in my hand. No, I don't need your keys because I still got Dad's keys.
Oh, okay.
John's got 8 a.m. appointment to get checked out for pneumonia.
Oh, lovely. I'll be checking myself for the Voldemort virus. Well, just because 2 weeks of exposure, you know. I know, but it's in the house. 2 people in the house for quite a while. But now it might be pneumonia. Lovely.
Well, he's fasted by it. He hit 101.6 yesterday.
Yeah.
And when he's normal temperature right now, he could be dealing with infection in his lungs.
Yep.
He's suggested for someone.
Secondary infections.
He's got asthma. He can't fuck with it.
This stuff contributes to secondary infections. I hope it goes okay.
Alright, I'm going to Walmart and then H-E-B.
Alright. That should not have, I will review this before I post it. But that should not have had face. And anyone who's really quick might have made out second grandson's first name, but not his last name, no school, no basic private information. Just that, oh great, he might have a secondary infection after the COVID of having the possibility of pneumonia. Or bronchitis, it doesn't matter which. He might have something going on. Poor fevered boy. I guess I'll take the doggy in. He's like shifted so he's entirely in the shade. Huh, puppy? Oh, yeah, let's get you up here. There's the little dog. How you doing? Yeah, you don't get to go with her. Grocery stores don't want random chihuahuas coming in and barking at everyone. Let's go inside now. Alright, and y'all take care of yourselves. Grandma wants you to be okay. Whether it's your own real grandma or Kismet the Feral grandma, we want you to be okay. Take care.